First thing I'll just point out, George, the timing that's been mentioned, just be a bit cautious about the timing. What we've done is, as we always do on an emergency situation like this, put a notification on our electronic system so that anybody needing to work in the highway has access to that information. And when we trigger that emergency notice, the system automatically puts up a 21-day closure. So we have no idea at this moment in time how long the road will be closed for. So that the 21 days that's being referred to is just a systems allocation of time. So we'll update that as soon as we have some more information. Now, the position is that the Air's effectively broken its banks as it does in these times, and has a huge floodplain around Chapel Haddlesey, particularly to the south. And the A19 that travels north-south from Chapel Haddlesey to Eggborough is in essence on a causeway. It's sort of built up, raised, knowing that it's crossing a significant floodplain. So the water in the floodplain is now literally lapping and has lapped across the top of the road in a couple of places, but it's been lapping against the side of the carriageway. What seems to have happened, we're not 100% certain at the moment to what extent, is that it's eroded the embankment of the causeway in a few locations and has caused some of the carriageway to subside and crack. So clearly at the moment we don't know how stable the road is, and we clearly can't allow anybody on it. And we're going to carry out some trial holes to explore that stability and what works need to be carried out to fix it. I suppose worst case scenario will be that the erosion of the embankment is quite significant, and we can't guarantee the stability of the causeway, and we'd have to wait for the water to subside to understand what's the situation and how long it will take us to repair. It is unfortunately an awful diversion. So HGVs will use the M62 and they'll come back up on, I think it's the 1041. But there are some local diversions that I know the local population will use. We certainly won't be officially diverting HGVs along those routes because obviously there'd be adverse impact on the communities that live on those more rural routes. But I know the local communities will understand those shorter diversions. But to be honest, they are still significant diversions, not easy at all.